Hey guys, this is a 3D tutorial series on how to create a 3D character using Photoshop, Maya and Zbrush. You can use things such as Mudbox, 3ds Max, GIMP. There's some alternatives. So during this tutorial series I'll be going over different points. First we'll be going over the idea and the conception of the idea, how to generate um, ideas from things such as mood boards, thumbnails, and a client brief, which is the most important. Then I'll be going through Maya, where I'll be talking about the interface, setting up GoZ. I'll be showing how to import the image planes into the viewports, which will help you with the modeling. Um, Tools, do's and don'ts, more or less, and the basic blockout. I'll be then going to ZBrush, where I'll be talking about the interface and importing. Then I'll be talking about tips and tricks with the brush settings and things like that, which will really help you get on your way with detailing and not struggling, basically. Um, and while we're still in ZBrush, we're going to be doing the high res mesh, which is more detailing the generation of alphas. I'll be showing you how to create an alpha, which will help you with the pores and the wrinkles and anything else which will be needed on your character. Then I'll be taking it back into Maya. I'll be using the modeling toolkit, which is available in 2014, Maya 2014, but I'll also be going over the um, appending retopology method. And then I'll be going back into ZBrush. There's a lot of switching between the two programs to UV map the models. If the characters got closed, um, each piece of clothing will be UV mapped separately, and then resized back into Maya. That'll help with the texturing and things like that. So when that's done, when the UV maps are all complete, you can project the detail back onto the low res mesh from the high res mesh. This will allow you to generate normal maps or displacement maps depending on your preference. Um, they will be then your model will then be textured in ZBrush using the Spotlight tool, or you can use the Polypaint tool to get a more you've got more control over everything basically instead of using textures from another person's face. Then we're compiling the mesh into Maya, not ZBrush. Maya using the node editor where you can assign attributes to a material for the character. So things such as the texture, the displacement map, the um, well, the diffuse and normal maps, and any other things you wish to include. So to get into it, the conception of an idea, the client brief or personal work. The idea comes from the personal work or the client brief. However, to further the progress of the idea, you'll need to generate mood boards, thumbnails, and you need to brainstorm. To you really, if you just go off the client brief, you're really limiting yourself, and you won't be able to generate as many ideas if you actually did have it on paper or have any ideas in front of you. For example, I have a mood board here. Oh no, sorry, hang on, brief. Okay, yeah, your brief is to create a full 3D character based around the world of Taekwondo in the style of Tekken or Kung Fu Panda. Right, from this brief we can see that there's a specific style that is wanted. So if you look at Tekken and Kung Fu Panda, it's not realistic. So creating a realistic character it's not advised, but it's not exactly restricted either. So Kung Fu Panda has loads of characters in it. Race, none of them are the same race. They're all different. I mean, you've got Pose, Panda. You've got the other characters within the thing. You've got a snake. You've got a baboon, a tiger. This opens up to many possibilities. It's not explicit. The gender isn't outlined either, so you can have male or female or neither or both. you know. There's no clothing preference. There's no, however, it does say taekwondo. Taekwondo is basically just uh, if you'd Google the word taekwondo, you get loads of people in white clothing. However, if you do look at Hwoarang from the Tekken series, he's wearing whatever the hell he wants, as well as the white clothing as well. So the explicit requirements are the taekwondo specialization, so you'll need to move like a taekwondo practitioner. So having bulky armor or anything such as that wouldn't be advised if you want the character to pass as being semi-realistic. Um, a bad example, for example, is a bad example of this is Bob from Tekken 5. I think he's on. Um, he's a big burly man who kind of throws himself around quite a bit and is really quick. It doesn't make any sense. However, it's a game, nobody cares. So, anyway, now we'll go into the mood board. Now, the mood board has, there's obviously got Kung Fu Panda, you've got Hwoarang from Tekken, you've got some traditional Taekwondo practitioners, you've got a lady here kicking the air on one foot, and these are the standard clothing for the people who play who practice Taekwondo. So the visual style, really, I'm looking for a more animal approach with the clothing of the traditional Taekwondo practitioner. So I generated my own ideas here. I mean, they're not particularly brilliant. I'm not the best artist in the world, but I'm going to go for a bulky type character with red clothing instead of white, with the Korea flag on the back. This is the concepting of thumbnail ideas for the head. That's Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just drew that to see if I can go anywhere with an idea, and I actually kind of came up with an idea of an owl for a head with talons, and that's a glove with a talon in the hand, and he's gonna have a stick with foot wraps, and his talon feet with the foot wraps around him. But yeah, that's basically what I've got so far. So I'm gonna leave it there, and in the next video I'll be generating I'll be showing you the T-pose, which I'll be using to create the block out, and I'll take us into Maya. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll post the next video soon. Thanks.